You've probably heard that Apple is holding its annual Worldwide Developers Conference, or WWDC, on June 10, 2024. But what you may not know is that this year's event is shaping up to be one of the most exciting and groundbreaking in Apple's history. Why? Because of the insane leaks that have been circulating online, revealing some of the amazing new features, products, and technologies that Apple is planning to unveil. In this video, we're going to go over every insane leak that I've found and tell you why they're so important for the future of Apple and the tech industry. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. The first amazing leak is about iOS 18, the next major update for the iPhone. iOS 18 is going to be a huge leap forward for Apple's artificial intelligence, or AI, capabilities. According to sources, iOS 18 is going to introduce a generative AI chatbot that can converse with you on any topic and even complete tasks for you. This chatbot is not like Siri, which is limited by predefined commands and responses. This one's more like a super Siri, which can understand natural language, generate original and relevant responses, and learn from your feedback. Imagine being able to ask Siri anything and getting a smart, natural, and helpful response, or having it write an email, a text, or a document for you based on your voice input, or make it create playlists, slideshows, or videos for you based on your preferences. Sounds amazing, right? Well, that's what iOS 18 is rumored to offer, and more. But how is this possible? How can Apple create such a powerful and versatile AI chatbot? Well, the answer is that Apple is not creating it from scratch. Apple is reportedly licensing existing chatbots from Google, OpenAI, and Baidu, and integrating them into iOS 18. These chatbots are based on advanced neural networks, which can generate realistic and coherent texts, images, and sounds. Apple is also adding its own touch by customizing the chatbots to match its design, privacy, and quality standards. Apple is also leveraging its own data, such as your contacts, photos, music, and messages, to personalize the chatbot to your needs and preferences. This way, Apple is creating a unique and powerful AI chatbot that can rival or even surpass the likes of Google Assistant, Alexa, and Cortana. But that's not all. iOS 18 is also expected to bring new features like widget stacks, RCS support, and a desktop interface for the Health app. Widget stacks are a new way to organize your widgets on the home screen by stacking them on top of each other and swiping through them. RCS support is a new messaging protocol that will improve the communication experience between iPhone and Android users by enabling features like read receipts, typing indicators, and group chats. And the desktop interface for the Health app is a new way to access and manage your health data on your Mac by syncing it with your iPhone and Apple Watch. iOS 18 is shaping up to be one of the biggest iPhone updates ever, and I can't wait to see it in action. Now, let's talk about the iPad. What does Apple have in store for the iPad users? Well, that brings me to the second amazing leak, which is about iPadOS 18, the next major update for the iPad. iPadOS 18 is also said to be AI-focused, and will bring the same generative AI chatbot and other features from iOS 18 to the iPad. But that's not all. iPadOS 18 is also rumored to introduce a new and improved multitasking system called Stage Manager that will make it easier and more intuitive to use multiple apps at once on the iPad. Stage Manager will let you drag and drop apps from the dock, the home screen, or the app switcher and arrange them in different layouts, such as split view, slide over, or picture-in-picture. You can also customize the size and position of each app and switch between them with gestures or keyboard shortcuts. Stage Manager will also support external monitors and allow you to use different apps on different screens. Stage Manager will transform the iPad into a true productivity powerhouse and make it more compatible with the Mac. And that's not even the best part. We also have something excited for the Macs, and that is macOS 15, the next major update for the Mac. macOS 15 is codenamed Glow, and it will bring the Mac closer to the iPhone and the iPad by implementing missing features such as widget stacks and a desktop interface for the Health app. macOS 15 will also mark the end of the road for Intel-based Macs, as Apple will stop releasing software updates for them and focus on its own Apple Silicon chips. Apple Silicon chips are faster, more efficient, and more secure than Intel chips, and they also enable the Mac to run iOS and iPad OS apps natively. Apple has already released several Mac models with Apple Silicon chips, such as the MacBook Air, the MacBook Pro, the Mac Mini, and the iMac, and they have received rave reviews from critics and users alike. Apple is expected to release more Apple Silicon Macs at WWDC24, such as the MacBook Pro 16-inch, the Mac Pro, and the Mac Mini Pro. The fourth leak is about watchOS 11, the next major update for the Apple Watch. watchOS 11 is going to be a smaller update than the previous ones, as Apple is focusing more on stability and performance improvements. However, watchOS 11 will still bring some new features, such as new watch faces, new complications, new workouts, and new health metrics. Alright, now let's talk about the fifth leak, which is about tvOS 18, the next major update for the Apple TV. tvOS 18 is going to be another unimpressive update, as Apple is not investing much in its TV platform. tvOS 18 will bring some minor improvements, such as new screensavers, new wallpapers, new Siri commands, and new Apple Arcade games. tvOS 18 will also support the new Apple TV remote, which was released alongside the new Apple TV 4K earlier this year. The new Apple TV remote has a redesigned layout, a touch-enabled clickpad, a power button, and a mute button. The new Apple TV remote is much better than the old one, which was widely criticized for being too slippery, too sensitive, and too confusing. The last but not the least amazing leak is about visionOS 2, the next major update for the Apple glasses. visionOS 2 is going to be a huge update that will fix some of the major issues and limitations of the first version of Apple's augmented reality glasses. visionOS 2 will improve the battery life, the display quality, the camera performance, and the connectivity of the Apple glasses. visionOS 2 will also introduce new features such as hand tracking, eye tracking, facial recognition, and spatial audio. visionOS 2 will also support new apps, such as Maps, Photos, Music, and Messages, that will let you interact with your digital content in the real world. visionOS 2 will make the Apple glasses more immersive, more intuitive, and more fun to use. So, there you have it. These are the amazing leaks that I've found about Apple's WWDC24 event. These leaks are not confirmed, and they may change or be inaccurate, but they are based on credible sources and reports. I think these leaks are very exciting, and I hope they turn out to be true. I can't wait to see what Apple has in store for us at WWDC24, and I'll be covering it live on this channel. So make sure you subscribe to Tech Pulse Pro and hit the bell icon to get notified when I upload new videos. And let me know in the comments, what do you think of these leaks? Which one are you most excited about? And do you have any other leaks that I missed? I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.